conference. We're for a treat tonight.
That's right. Maybe you can get him in the Kevin Porter Jr. coming off statistically his worst game of the season, but you can say that for a lot of guys. There's Miles Turner
At OKC. So between the Spurs and OKC, that's a pretty good tutelage.
And so Brandon Ingram gets his first bucket.
Most recent injury, and I now understand. I can't rush the process. I'll be back when it's my time to be back, Lisa.
Yeah, Jericho Sims a thunderous dunk. Thank you, Mel. I mean, to Giannis, Marcus shooting after the latest miss. They are yet to hit a three-pointer. Dumping it down quickly, gives it up. Over to Brandon Ingram, and his three-point shot has been on fire as of late.
But that's the activity.
AJ Green back after missing 3 straight games with that shoulder injury. There's a
4 points in 19 minutes games like he did in San Antonio last March.
That's right.
We've lost to the Wizards and the Hornets and the Brooklyn Nets, so there's really no.
But I'll also say the Bucks have also beaten all 4 of those teams that you saw in the spring.
Uncomfortable out on the floor, and I think that has led to him not being as productive as he started off the season as being.
Well, he drives there. Miles Turner gets swung.
They're trying to get into his head. He's a young player, and this is new territory for him.
Bobby Portis sinks his first 3-point attempt. A points, assist, double-double.
Yeah, 18 points against the Knicks, his first start of the season. He's really starting to come on. He made Davion Mitchell of Miami expendable.
Ryan Rollins forces the turnover, takes it all the way, and finishes in traffic.
This guy, he was outstanding on the end line. That's real no man's territory.
Scotty Barnes, what I found himself a dunk.
And that was
a shot as well.
And that was his offhand. And who was that Michigan player I sent you that tape up that did that deceleration?
Xavier Simpson.
That was a Xavier Simpson deceleration. Don't let him get started. Kevin Porter Jr.
Hey, forget about the Xavier Simpson decel. Yeah, that makes sense. We were talking about the college player. We were trying to figure it out on Sunday. Bobby Portis Jr. with another bucket. Indiana. Christmas comes, and then 3 more games on the road. Kevin Porter Jr. hits the first shot of the second quarter.
Raptors kind of struggled against it.
It was the first meeting October 24th with the Bucks won by 6. And Scotty Jericho tips it to himself. And the ball is loose. That is Walter with the finish.
Casual and just assume that you've got control of the basketball. They're always coming.
That's off touch. There's the home bounce for Kevin Porter Jr. Portis, mid-post touch, going up against Scotty Barnes. And Gary Harris, right spot, right time. The break area on the wing, and wow, what a move by Brandon Ingram.
But I would suspect his is a little bit more defensive than mine. Similar size, let me put it in. That's why it's so important for Kevin Porter Jr. to initiate every time he can, like right there.
He got a piece of the paint there. The kick out to Bobby Portis. Gets the faster forward bounce.
Finish off the deal, make it a spectacular highlight.
Oh, they work it around to the wing.
Good D by KPJ.
Mama clears the pass on the move. Then come the Bucks.
Yeah, don't give it to him that far away from the basket. You're asking for trouble.
Turner finding Ryan Rollins. Again, another offensive rebound for Miles Turner. Again, another look for Ryan Rollins. That time he pours it in.
Let's see if that knocks the lid off. Now it's so much emphasis on protecting the rim and not allowing the guy to get all the way to the basket. Nice job, Bobby.
Yeah, body bucket and 1. Count it for BP.
Scoreboard moving. That's one of the most efficient shots in the game. The free throw.
And in this series, too, the Raptors have dominated at the free throw line. 44 of 61. In the first. Penetrating, whips it over to Ryan Rollins, who rattles it home from the corner. Quick move by Barnes goes right at him off the glass. He's only missed the 2 shots. He's got 16. That's a 3-pointer that falls from the corner. I mentioned Miles Turner leads the way with the 15 points, and Bobby Portis off the bench has 12 points. And Bobby starting this second half here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, another 3-pointer. Bucks with a chance to get their first lead on this possession. Bobby Portis steps right into it. There it is. The Bucks have their first lead of the night. Those two have done that a time or two in practice. Scotty Barnes just beats everyone. He's got that mix of acceleration.
Help out on Kevin Porter Jr.
Abaji, that's a long two. The tip in for Mamu. And before that bucket.
So they're switching aggressively, kind of blitzing Kevin Porter Jr. to keep him from turning the corner.
Rollins, good penetration and finish with the left hand. Started on the right side to the left side, and the penetration in the paint, but can't pay it off. And Ingram links out.
There's so much attention paid to Kevin Porter Jr. by the time they got into the ball. They have turned up the pressure the Raptors have defensively the last couple of minutes.
A strong move and strong take by Murray Boyles.
And Bucks don't have that break you down guy outside of Ryan Rollins in the floor right now.
But Scotty Barnes will break it down. And it's a 10-point. Bobby trying to creep his way in there, but they work it around the perimeter once again. Ryan Rollins, the step back three is good.
Like pulling teeth.
Stretch there that they gave up here to the Raptors, where they've stretched it out a little bit with their lead. Jericho sings another finish.
Well, you know what made that play contest? You gotta aggressively box these guys out. Nice offensive set. Nice.
Ryan Rollins, smart play, takes him to himself. Leaper finish.
You can keep him out of the middle.
The starting lineup has 16 points against his former team tonight. Gives it up to Quickly. And the lob play to Scotty Barnes.
Get him out of that middle. Quickly they are to call fouls out top. But man, you got to find a way to stay in front.
Both Barnes and Ingram now had 24 points. The game's leading scorers. Bobby Portis push shot. He's got 19. Two-possession game. Pass deflected. And the tip pass. But a heads-up play. That was Walter.
Kobe Walter and Grady Dick pays it off with a three-point corner shot. And that was good activity by the Bucks defensively.
Gary Harris driving, penetrating, and laying it in off the glass.
Gary Harris has been good tonight.
Ryan Rollins, that hesitation over to Kevin Porter Jr. The three on the way. Toss beats the buzzer.
The switch with Sandro on him. He's got to look to take it to the basket. Nice.
He'll take the three-pointer.
Yeah, and that shit went underneath. They switch a bigger defender on KPJ. Don't bail him out by settling for a deep three. You can get it to the lane and cause all kinds of havoc.
He's got another 20-point game after that bucket. Brandon Ingram. Nearly get the lay-in, KPJ.
Right idea. Take it to the basket on that switch by Sandro. Just didn't finish, and then 5-on-4.
Wide open look from Mamu, and Doc Rivers quickly calls it.
He's got AJ back on the floor, put Ryan Rollins back on the floor, secondary ball handler. Great shooting out there. Now you got to convert.
Right on cue. Yeah. AJ Green, his first points of the night.
Now you got to convert. I mean, this is in direct response to this aggressive response in the waning moments, and that kind of sent them on a down spiral. Nice.
Between the legs, hesitation, finding Bobby Portis for two. It's a quick bucket. It's what the Bucks need.
All right, 7-point.
Shot to Barnes in the paint. Out to Mamu. Mamu gives it back to Shed. 4-3.
And then a lot of it depends on Gary Trent also. If he can sustain a decent level of knocking down shots and putting points on the board, it gives you your...
I walk in, it's $1 million move. Chain on chill, but the attitude rude. Whole club froze when I stepped in a room. They're like, who?